happening?
I know, I wanted to mess with you.
Why did you just say holy?
Because I was going to say hello, and then you said hi. I was like, that's not what you say!
Anyway, we're going to tax benefits now.
I'm Katelynn.
I'm Marci, and I can't remember my opening.
Today we are on our shared Tumblr page where we don't let the other one see the jokes until we're recording, so it's a reaction thing. Let's get going. Marci reblogged this one because I stopped blogging Jello Apocalypse because she was judging me. Anyways, no one, you gotta stop scrolling.
I'm not.
No one wants to admit that they shop at Hot Topic, but we all do. Yeah, I recognize this trash.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
I love Hot Topic, and I buy all my clothes from there. For example, today I was wearing a black corset with matching lace around it, and a black leather miniskirt, pink fishnets, and black combat boots. Fish. I was wearing black lipstick, white foundation, black eyeliner, and red shadow. I was walking outside Hogwarts. It was snowing and raining, so there was no sun, which I was very happy about. A lot of prep stared at me. I put up my middle finger at them. Do not cite the ancient texts of me, or the deep magic to me, which I was there when it was written. Marci has a strange obsession with my immortal.
It is the best terrible thing I've ever read ever, and even though it turns out that person who claimed to have written it recently was a hoax, I still think it was definitely a troll fic.
Oh, okay.
Is this me? You?
That's you.
My kids are so open to experiencing culture. They'll try anything, from chicken tenders at a Mexican restaurant to chicken tenders at a Mediterranean restaurant. That was me as a child. Very much me as a child. Okay, which one of us is this?
I remember reading this, but... Okay.
Either way. I basically just repeat the phrases, oh my god, holy crap, and heck yeah! And that's the extent of my personality. And another user asks, are you an American character in a Japanese cartoon? Well, that would explain my simple vocabulary and general buffoonery.
There we go. I think this one's for you also, because that's the Catholic Tumblr.
And I didn't recognize the Tumblr.
Next post.
Obviously, I want you to take care of your pets and make sure they get get food and fresh water on a regular basis. But cats being huge drama queens and screaming hysterically at you and acting like they're tragic famine victims who haven't eaten in weeks and are about to drop dead from starvation right McFrickin' now because you're 10 minutes late feeding them is always going to be one of the funniest things to me. The cat who lives at the vet clinic I volunteer at was mad yesterday because his dinner was half an hour late due to a busy day. He proceeded to go to all the empty DW garbage cans and tried to knock them over and started desperately scavenging for scraps of food because obviously no one loves him or cares about him and he must eat garbage to survive, so be it. Not food related, but one time my cat cried at me for 20 minutes before I worked out that the reason why she was upset was because there was a coat hanger on her favorite cushion. This is absolutely beautiful and changed my life. Thank you so much. Please protect her from hangers at all cost. Wow, I am starving and humane's here making joke laugh at Kate Hunger?
I did not see that line. That line ruins the whole thing.
My cat is a social eater who is not food motivated at all. So I was baffled when I first got him because he didn't seem to care about food, but he would scream at me for hours when I knew his bowl was full. Anytime I went to double check that he did indeed have food, he'd book it to the bowl and snarf like his life depended on it. But as soon as I walked away, he'd follow me screaming again. Eventually I figured out that he just wanted a dining companion and was screaming about how we're a family and families eat together, gosh darn it! I moved his bowl under my computer desk and it fixed the problem. But if I'm ever out for more than 12 hours, I'll come home to find him in a passive-aggressive kitty huff because dinner has been ready for hours. But he's been trying to be considerate, unlike some humans, and waiting for me to eat it. My cats are indoor cats. Being indoor cats, they can't go outside and hunt for food, mice, rats, birds, etc., to gift my sister and I. But they know that the kitchen has food. They know where the easily accessible cat food is. And obviously my sister and I are just really big, stupid, hairless cats. So if my sister and I go without leaving our rooms for too long, my cats will sit outside our doors and scream for our attention, lead us to their food bowls, and then only stop the screaming and leading once they see us sit down at the table and eat something. Because they think we're hungry. Your cats are the sweetest beings on earth. It makes my heart warm knowing they exist. They love you very much and they care so much. They want you to be healthy and happy and will make sure you don't neglect yourself. And oh gosh, they're so perfect. Real pure love exists. I'm happy to be alive today. When I'm sick, usually with migraine, my big cat likes to sit on my pillow and cry for someone to help me. Oh, that's so sweet and so awful. Oh. Yes, that's all. What? This must have been you posting.
Yeah, because I saw the first line and I was confused, and then I saw the giraffe and I was like, oh yeah. It says you're riding a horse full speed. There's a giraffe next to you and a lion chasing you. What do you do? Get your drunk ass off the carousel. Yeah, really, that's the only acceptable response. Is this for me?
It might be because I do follow Slightly Unkempt.
But I thought Slightly Unkempt was Kelsey from work.
Is it? Maybe it is me.
I thought I
That
have to
name
go.
sounds familiar.
It sounds like Kelsey from work. I have to go see now. How do I open up a new tab?
Is Kelsey from work 100%
Yeah.
done?
That's a picture of her. She is the master commander.
Okay.
So yeah, that's one's for you because that's Kelsey from work. You can
Okay.
follow her too if you want.
I can't do justice to one of the weirdest camp stories I know. My friend tells it so well, and I can offer only a pale shadow of his story. Last summer, he was working with one of the younger units comprised of 10-year-old boys. They had spent the night camping on another beach and were just readying themselves to depart. "Make sure you have all your things," called my friend. "Don't leave anything behind." One small boy came up, dragging a massive tangle of decomposing seaweed behind him. "But what about me, boy?" he asked, lip trembling. "What is me, boy?" The child held up the stinking wad of bull kelp. "This is him. This is me, boy."
I always pronounced it my boy.
Me boy is not coming back with us, says the counselor. "You're going to leave me boy behind, on the beach where he belongs." The campers loudly mourned the loss of me boy. They insisted on giving him a Viking burial at sea, which just consisted of pushing him solemnly off the back of the rowboat and into the water, and watching him drift away in the surf. That was only the beginning. Me boy would be back. The campers, in true camp fashion, possess some kind of cultic hive mind and a predisposition for bizarre memes. That is so true about camp, though. Oh my gosh. Me Boy would not be forgotten. They started telling each other stories about Me Boy and how he would one day rise again. There were warring factions with contradicting dogmas about Me Boy. Only when the gardener allowed them to take home a zucchini she had harvested did they find their god born again. Me Boy, the zucchini that was a god, became the whole unit's mascot. The kids would bicker over who got to carry him. They built nests and carriers for Me Boy and brought him to different activities, fiercely defending him from those that would do him harm. One child appointed himself the voice of Me Boy and would translate the zucchini's divine wishes into human speech. It got out of hand. Me Boy had become a distraction, a fixation, a violent controversy. Something had to be done. My friend, their counselor, took it upon himself to kill Me Boy. The children wailed in despair as he chopped their god into refreshing slices. With this sudden turn of fortune, followers of Me Boy turned to theophagy. "We must eat him to preserve his power," they cried. Boys who would otherwise never have touched a vegetable ate greedily of the sacrament, eager to let Me Boy live on within them. For a time, it seemed that peace and order had been restored, and the religion had already faded into its silver age. But only for a time. In the last few days of camp, the religion of Me Boy splintered into several denominations. Every meal yielded new vegetable matter said to be a reincarnation of Me Boy, only for opposing groups to dismiss these as false prophets. Some believed that Me Boy was gone. Others believed his spirit lived on, intangible, omnipresent. Some believed he had found a new vessel inside a carrot, a pear, a slice of cantaloupe. I almost said cantaloupe. Even inside of a child. There was chaos, and strife, and heartbreak without the guidance of Me Boy. The end. And
There's no comments on that, so we're just, that was the story of Me Boy, or my boy, as I read it.
I think I have read that a long time ago, but it's still great.
Alright. If you guys want to follow our shared Tumblr page, that is taxbenefits.tumblr.com, and it's spelled TACKS. If you want to follow Marci on Tumblr, it's spindlesplinters.tumblr.com. And if you want to follow me on Tumblr, it's wannabecosplayer.tumblr.com. And I see Marci taking little tabs over here, making sure I'm doing it right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyways, see you next time.